segment of the 1847 game show. And today we're just going to give you a recap of all the previous episodes that has aired on the show so far. So we have a lot of fun packaged up for you. But before we go into that, I just want to tell you about next week event that we're having on the 1847 show in partnership with KMTV. So for next week, we're going to be having the Trailblazers Connect. And for that, we're looking for trailblazers in and around Liberia to come together and network and create a community where we can motivate each other, have a place where people can hear the stories about others, know where they're at in their change making journey, and also be able to encourage each other. So if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a nonprofit founder, if you are someone who is looking to start maybe your change making journey between the ages of 16 to 35, we want to encourage you to apply for the Trailblazers Connect, which is going to be live on the KMTV platform on the 1847 show this coming Saturday, August 5th at 5 p.m. GMT. We're going to have some special guests to share their stories, people that you know, people that are considered inspirational youth leaders in the country. They're going to come on the platform to share their stories, and we're hoping that we're going to stir up some motivation, some inspiration amongst people who are trying their best to make Liberia a better place. So this year's event is the second anniversary. So we've done this before. Last year when we did it, we did it live, and we were at there's a restaurant in Sinker that we did it at, and we had a couple people come over, and it was very encouraging, very motivational, and we were able to give these people the stories, motivate one another, and so on. So this year, we're inviting you to come on board. If you're a young person between the ages of 16 to 35, if you have a nonprofit, you're thinking about forming a nonprofit, you have a small business, you're an entrepreneur, or you just want to make Liberia a better place and you really don't have a title for what you do, we're looking for you. We want you to come. We have very limited slots. Some people have applied and we're projecting more. The deadline is Monday, July 31st. So you have to act now because slots are limited and we can only bring so many people on the platform. So make sure you're applying. And if you have any questions, you can always go to our page. The instructions are there, but you're going to send an email to the 1847 show at prochangeInLiberia.org. Again, this is for people who are entrepreneurs, people who are nonprofit founders, small business owners, big business owners, anyone who's trying to make Liberia a better place. We're going to meet this Saturday on the 1847 show and KMTV to just motivate, network, and encourage each other. And then people are going to be watching. So these stories are going to go to thousands and thousands more people. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to promote this cause, promote our country. So we encourage you to apply, and hopefully you do it in time so we can accept you so you can come on the platform. But for the show today, again, we're just doing a recap of all the previous game shows. So it's a lot of fun awaiting you. And if you want to stay engaged in the comment, you're more than welcome. And if you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna stay in the background. And if you do, I'll come up. But again, apply to the Trailblazers Connect. That's gonna be this Saturday, August 5th at 5 p.m. and it's virtual. Thank you guys. And I'll be on standby. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. But for now, enjoy the recap. prepared by itself as a barbecue.
What is bitter root?
What is kiss meat? Mr. Rogers got it.
Or palm cabbage?
What is kiss meat? Now, Mr. Ray, since Mr. Roger already said the correct answer, the time stopped. And the only thing that bless you. Yeah. Okay. But so sorry about that, guys. Just realized the sound isn't there. So thank you, Miss Louise. We're gonna fix that right now. We'll start this back for you guys. And there should be sound right now. So there we go.
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba from the Girls of Destiny Christian Organization and owner at Janice's Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.
My general question is, what time zone does the show uses to make its announcement on the start time of the show? What is the time zone?
What is GMT?
Awesome. Correct. I like that you're already going with the drift. So Mr. McCall from Lyft Africa, you will be the first one to officially start the show. So again, you can go ahead and select a category, and then you can select a point value. So the higher the point, the more difficult the question is, and everybody will have the same equal chance to answer that question. So please go ahead.
Government and politics, 1,000 points.
1,000 points. He's going for 1,000 points, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. All right. It says the Liberian Constitution of 1847 modeled this country's constitution. We have 5 more seconds.
What is the United States of America?
That is correct, Mr. Tia. You get to pick the next category and point value.
Government and politics, 800 points.
So the question is, the Coalition for Democratic Change consists of these 3 political parties.
What is the Congress for Democratic Change?
Yes.
What is the National Patriotic Party?
Yes. One more.
What is the Liberian People Democratic Party, LPDP?
Wow. Keep going.
Okay, we'll take 600 points, Liberian history.
Liberian history, 600. These 2 Liberian individuals jointly won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2011.
Who is Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Emma Booby?
That is correct.
Same category, 1,000.
So Liberian history for 1,000?
Yes, sir.
And due to the territorial incursions by the British and French, this organization encouraged Liberia to declare independence.
What is the American Colonization Society?
That is correct. Wow, very impressive, Mr. McCall.
Well, I'm not good at sports, so let's go social entrepreneurship, 800 points.
This organization is a nonprofit foundation ran by an active Liberian politician. All right, 5 more seconds.
Who is Ellen Johnson Sirleaf?
Nope, that is not correct. So we will subtract 800 points from you. Okay, the answer is, what is the Cummins Africa Foundation? It says active Liberian politician. Now, Mr. McCall, you get to pick a category again since he got that wrong.
So social entrepreneurship, 1,000 points.
Okay. This youth-led organization is headquartered in Gaytown Old Road and has an international branch in the United States.
Who is Project Change International?
Okay, Mr. Tia, you said who is, and then Mr. McCall said what is. So the correct answer goes to Mr. McCall.
I like that.
So we're not going to subtract any points from you, Mr. Tia, just because you got the question wrong because of how you answer it, not because it's the wrong answer, if that makes sense. So slangs for 800. This term is used to describe a disrespectful child, though the English definition means something playful or full of energy. 5 more seconds. What is frisky?
I don't mind, but I'm trying to get perspective.
You guys have to be a little more confident about yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of that negative point.
I was been thinking in that direction.
So Liberian dishes for 1,000,
Yes.
right? This meal is typically cooked for celebratory purposes and contains ingredients such as long grain rice, tomatoes, onions, spices, vegetables, and meat.
What is jollof
What
rice?
is jollof rice?
Ms. Toure said it first. What is
Yes.
jollof rice? So that's correct. So for 1,000 points.
Okay.
Survival 06 is the recent album from these artists.
Who is Jezino?
That is incorrect. 5 more seconds.
Actually, you can try now.
Who are so fresh?
So fresh. Oh.
Oh.
So Miss Toure has minus 1,000 points, so she's back to 0.
Seriously? No,
So-
I gotta get my points back.
So we'll
Let's go to
exit.
the next category. All right,
So-
we said stay with entertainment. Let's go for 800, please.
Entertainment for 800.
Yes.
This artist is known as the Paramount Chief.
Who is? Paramount Chief.
5 more seconds.
If I say the wrong answer, my
Wait.
points will be deducted. If I remain mute, there
Can
will be
we?
no deduction.
I know,
There will
right.
be no addition.
There is no testing, yo. I'll let you know the answer. You know, yo.
No, but if I say the wrong answer, my points will be deducted.
All
If I
right.
remain quiet,
The
if
correct
I
answer
don't
is coming
say,
on board. And who is Eldres? Eldres. He is the Paramount Chief. And we also interviewed him on the 1847 show too as well.
yes, I remember.
So nobody have points
Okay.
for that. So Miss Toure, since you were the last one to get a correct answer, you can go ahead and select the team. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so let's go to Liberian dishes. 800 points, please.
This ingredient is formed from the swamp and can be used in meals such as pan butter or can be prepared by itself as a barbecue.
What?
What is
this
better
meat?
roux
What is kiss meat? Mr. Rogers got it
or
correct.
palm cabbage? He said,
What is kiss meat? Now, Ms. Toure, since Mr. Roger already said the correct answer, the time stopped. And the only thing that bless you. Yeah.
Okay.
But next time, if you say the wrong answer first, that minus 800.
All right. So he's above me now. He has 800 points already.
Yep, he's ready to
So
leave.
he's selecting the next category.
Correct. Go ahead, Mr. Roger.
Okay, let's.
The abbreviation.
What is Ministry of Internal Affairs?
That is correct. Wow. That's awesome, my man. Because another 800 points. He's at 1,600.
1,600 points.
Yep.
Okay.
So the audience is
Actually,
staying
it's
engaged here. Say yeah, nah. All right. So Mr. Roger is still at your level. Go ahead and select the next category and points.
Let's go with the same government ministry for 400.
I'm about politics now, like Abraham.
Level 400. He said
Government
400.
Ministry for 400.
Yeah.
The Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy is the incorrect name of this ministry. The Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Energy is the incorrect name of this ministry.
Lands, mines, and energy. Lands, mines, and energy.
5 more seconds. So I thought our easy ministry and we're going to point here. All right, time is up. What is the Ministry of Mines and Energy?
Oh.
What is the remember the lands portion was given to
Yeah.
someone else.
You're
Now
right.
it's just mines and energy. All right. So since nobody answered that, it will be back to you, Mr. Roger.
Okay, let's do the same government ministry for 200. Let's do 200.
Government ministry is for 200. This ministry was formerly DOA, but was renamed after the Liberian legislature passed an act on May 11, 1972. It's too quiet here.
Ministry of Agriculture. What is Ministry of Agriculture?
That is correct. What is the Ministry of Agriculture? Before that, it used to be the Department of Agriculture.
Department of Agriculture. Yeah.
All right, so we're adding 200 points here. So you are in the lead by 1,800 points.
Hey, I still at 0. No, I think you're being a lead like this.
So back to you, Mr. Roger. Select a category and
The same government ministry is 600.
you don't finish the comment one time, right? So government ministries for 600. Daily double. So whoever answers the question correctly will get 1,200 points. This ministry provides consular services to citizens in the diaspora.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
That is partially correct.
What is Ministry of Foreign Affairs?
What is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs? That is correct. Remember, you gotta say it the right way. So instead of 600, she's gonna get 1,200 because it's a daily double here.
Okay.
Actually, thank you for helping me. Come back. Yeah. I just
now-
need 600 now for the points to be timed. And then
back
maybe
to you.
additional 200 to cross you.
It's back to you now, Miss Toure. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's just conclude this. Government ministries once and for all. 1,000 points, please.
So whoever gets this is going to be in the lead by a significant margin. So government ministries for 1,000. The question is, this ministries ensures the protection and rights of all social classes, including children.
What is
the Ministry of Gender?
Justice?
What is
What is the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection?
Oh,
So, Mr. Roger, since you answered first and you were incorrect, I have to minus 1,000 points. And then Miss Toure, since
it was last I saw.
since you got it
Last day I
correct.
saw the children, I'm like, oh.
That's
From
fine.
the look I'm saying, maybe unless if the 1,000 is a
It's the only one available now.
But we don't have,
If it's not-
I don't think we had a daily double from the 1847 show here, so it could be.
so
So this could be a daily double.
If there's a daily double,
Yes.
then you could win. Whoever could win.
yeah.
Let's see. Yep. This artist's
Yes.
appearance on the show got the most engagement to date.
Who is
Basi.
Basi?
Oh! Wow.
He was just fast to say that, so he was just so fast.
Wow. And this is why you never give up in
The
life.
race is not to the swift. You like do it.
No. No. But just I was going to say the same, but I even said it. So just like you went ahead.
Oh,
But it's
it's
okay.
whoever says it first.
Yeah, I'll win another time. It's okay. At least I didn't lose with 0.
Imagine
we
for
need a
zero
speech-
next
we need a speech from you, Mr. Roger. What? A champion league final here.
This was actually a tough one. Yeah, but it's to be honest, this was actually a great game, and it's my
And
first
actually,
time
are the pulling fans? Oh, yeah. Is there in the comment section, Cherry, for you?
Yeah, this was actually a great game, and I think it was fair enough, right?
No, it wasn't fair enough. It wasn't.
It was fair.
No,
It was fair
You
enough.
are just.
I feel like I still need to go back to learn some of these common Liberian slangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but overall, I think Prince is actually doing a great job.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is something that we all should be applauding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this was a great show, and I highly appreciate the invitation. I also want to say thanks to Estella. We had a great discussion, and I look forward to coming back again whenever the need be. I want to say thanks again to all those who are in the comment section. Yeah, this was a great
All
one.
your fans, man.
Yeah.
All his fans are not cheering for him.
All your 1 million fans, man. We are back live, and we do have our guest here halfway through the Jeopardy game, which is an American game that we're using to promote our very own Liberian culture. And then before we go into the games, just share with the audience, how are you feeling so far? How much control or grip do you think you have on the game?
Oh, the game is rather like it, especially getting some of the in my Liberian in a way, but it's great, like especially everything Liberian, right? It's really good.
Okay. Damode, how are you?
It's been a while for
Buffet?
Yeah, I would say it's been good so far too. I think it's getting to the point now though where it starts to get intense. Cause yeah.
Okay. Intense, especially for you and Emmanuel. You guys are in the, right behind each other, toe to toe.
Yeah.
Mr. Sonny, I don't know what he's doing, but hopefully he has a plan.
Okay, I go all things Liberian, 600 points.
All things Liberian for 600. Again, anyone can answer this question at any time. The first person to answer correctly wins. All right, finish the sentence. You're not inside.
None know.
What it is, not inside, you don't know.
That is correct, Mr. Emmanuel, for saying what is. You're not inside, you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll not subtract any point from Sonny because he just said the answer wrongly. That makes sense. So we'll add 600 to Emmanuel, which then puts you in the lead. How does it feel being in the lead?
All right.
Obviously.
Okay, all things Liberian, 400 points.
All right. So the term banjo means to sell something cheaply, true or false?
True.
What is true?
What is true?
That is correct, Mr. Sonny. What is true? So this man is trying to just be even. He doesn't want to owe anybody money, so he's at 0 right now.
That's great.
So he just started this game here. Right?
Yes.
And now the ball is in your Sonny. Please go ahead and pick a category and a sport.
The 1847 show, 400 points.
All right, the 1847 show for 400. He has been on the show for 3 other times, so please be mindful. He is more knowledgeable, I would guess. So the motto of the show is?
What is all things Liberian?
What is all things Liberian? That is correct. Awesome. So Damode stole that from you.
Yeah, really.
So that's an additional 400 points. So now she's in the lead with 3,000 points. So now you can select a question, Damode.
Sports for 400.
Sports for 400. Would you say this is a stepping out of your comfort zone here?
Yes.
All right. This county, was crowned winner of the 2022.
What is
what?
What is Nima County?
Anyone else wants to add on to that? 5 more seconds. What is Lofa County? Remember, 2022 is this year, right?
Oh, keep ball.
Lofa County. Keep ball.
It's okay.
So we're gonna subtract 400 points from Emmanuel, bring you down to 2,400, still in second place, however. So now we're at the second and the last portion of this event. So now we're gonna play our very own game that was created and invented by the show. It's called the 1847 game, or just 1847. So again, you know it's already about Liberia, right? You can see the big fingerprint that bleeds red, white, and blue. So we'll go ahead and get started and we'll read the rules. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right, so the rules of the game. Participants must use images. We're going to show you several images, sounds, or text to identify if people or objects are made in Liberia. So this is a sample question. It's not worth any point. So we'll give you a picture like this, or a video, or a sound, and the question is always going to be made in Liberia. You have to say yes, and then state what it is. So for this one, the answer will be yes, and this is Her Excellency Helen Johnson Sirleaf. Now, you don't really have to say Her Excellency. The one you really have to say is what is in quotation. So just her name, Helen Johnson Sirleaf, right? So once you say that, then at the bottom left there, you will get that total points that's stated at the bottom left. So it says 100 points. Made in Liberia.
No.
No what? You can't just say no.
This is Ghana.
That is correct. No, and this is Ghana. Made in Liberia. It's the picture.
Yes. Yes, this is the ministerial complex.
Yes, and this is the ministerial complex. That is correct. At your 100 points, this is a bonus. And because you answered that correctly, you have a 47-point bonus if you get this right. The bonus question is, you ready? Only you can answer this unless you get it wrong, then everybody else can answer. But the bonus question is, which country built this for Liberia?
The People Republic of China.
That is correct. This is a music lyric. Liberian girl, I can sing it, but you came and you changed my world and love so brand new. Is this made in Liberia?
No. This was made
This
by
is-
Michael Jackson.
United States of America.
Mr. Sonny, you are correct, because we need, if it's no, we just need the country. If it's no, we just need the country.
Oh, that's confusing. Okay.
No, and this is made in America. So Sonny, you have 200 points, which puts you in second place with 150. All right, moving on. This is a sound. But is this made in Liberia? All right, so it's no, and this is made in Ghana. So Mr. Chie, that surprisingly is still in first place with 347 points. And then right behind him is Sonny McCall with 150 points. And Diamond there, very close to him as well, 100 points. So we still have 2 more rounds to go. And keep in mind that in this round, all the points from last round double. So instead of the images being only 100 points, now they are 200 points. Right? Anyone can answer this at any time.
Yes.
This is the Providence Baptist Church.
Nice. Yes, and this is Providence Baptist Church. Mr. Chia is on the roll. So that's 200 points for him. Add the 200. Now, as you can see, there is a star here at the bottom, which means there's a bonus question. So now, Mr. Chia, what historical event occurred at this church? You have 10 seconds.
This is where the Declaration of Independence was signed.
Oh, awesome. That is absolutely correct. Very good. He's on a roll. I don't think you guys can even get better than me.
Yeah.
This is a quote. It says, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Is this made in Liberia?
No, this is America.
All right. So that's 800 points. Is he right?
What? I am above.
So he has 800 points. Is he going to be above? Let's add it. 800.
Okay, no.
So yes, he automatically.
Oh my God! What? They didn't even answer that question.
Oh man.
What is that question?
You know what just happened?
No.
What is that question? No, I didn't. Like, Prince, I didn't see the point. I thought it was 400 points. Then it was 800. Oh, that.
So he answered this question. It was worth 800. So now he's over 1847. So he automatically. So typically we'll keep you out of the game. Yeah.
He can just keep answering wrong and minusing 53.
Yeah. But the thing is, remember, you can answer wrong, and then, but at this point, you automatically out once you go over 1847. That answering wrong only applies when you come in super close. Awesome. So you can still stay on the call. Just have yourself muted, please, so you can see who wins the game. But I'm very sorry. You had so much enthusiasm and you're going. But remember at the beginning, from the beginning, I said strategy, right? It's all about strategy. It's not just answering the question. It's strategy. And we did have the points that
you said the question is triple, right? So I was thinking between 400. That was great.
So from the beginning, what you call it? I think those were worth 200 points. The text from the beginning were worth 200 points. So in the second round, it was 400. Now in the third round, So sorry, Mr. Che, you really did your best. But yeah, please mute yourself, and then we'll go on with the next two people.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. McCall, are you there? I don't think he can even hear us. His internet is breaking out. We're almost done here. Oh man, that's a story to tell, isn't it?
So close yet so far.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm getting you.
So I don't know if you heard what we were saying, but that good news here for you.
I know.
Mr. Chie voluntarily gave her his spot. He said he wanted to give it to you. So now you are second place.
Thank you, Emmanuel. You did well.
You did well.
No, but seriously, Prince, like, I don't know, but when you say like, because the text first one was 200, second one was 400, I think the third supposed to be 600 because like I'm 200 each, but I don't know. Maybe that could be a correction next time.
If let's look at it, right? Let's go back, and if that's an error of the show, then we can consider that a pew. But that's a good appeal. So let's look at the text in the first round, right? Let's go back quickly. We're not going back, so we'll be fine. So the text in the first round was what? Let's look at our text here. This is not the first
You
round.
want to go to court?
No, it's right. So in the first round, the text was what? This is the first round. Let's make sure. Yeah, so this was the first round, right? So now we'll go forward. Let's look for a text in the first round here. I like your appeal. It's good. As long as it's fair. So this was a text. It was 200 points. So in the second round, the double. Let's go to the second round. So right there it says in round 2, all the points are double. So that will have been worth 400 in round 2. So 400. So if we're at 400 and then round 3, it triple.
It's will be 6. It's not gonna be 8.
So round 3 it says it's triple. Yep. So you're right. It should be what? 600. All the contestants, do you guys see why?
Yeah.
It could have been just a typo. So what we'll do is we'll subtract this 800 and then just add your 600. Could have been just a typo for that. So subtract 800. So now he is where he was, and then we'll give him the 600. $17.88. So he's still below 1847. Okay. So good appeal. Can we move on?
Sure.
You'll see. But keep in mind that you got to be very mindful of the answers down there. Everybody, you got to know
I'm not
how you
answering
answer,
again.
right?
I'm not going to answer until someone get closer to me. But answer.
Even if you know it to the best of your knowledge.
Let's do Liberian's name for 1,000 points.
Liberian slings for 1,000. This is a whole 1,000 points. So those of you in the negative, this is a good time to redeem yourself. This soup has the name of this inorganic compound H2O in its name.
What is pepper soup?
That is incorrect.
What?
5 more seconds. This soup has the name of this inorganic compound H2O in its name.
What is water soup?
I would take that. What is water greens? Water greens.
Nobody said water. You didn't say water green. You said water soup. You didn't add the green.
Okay.
There's no soup called water
People
soup.
in the comment, what do you guys think? Do you think we should accept water soup?
But I think
No,
we
no, no.
almost got it though.
If we consider water soup, then we
I
have
mean,
to-
no. We can't accept the water soup because then pepper soup
My
sounds
definitely
more
goes
like,
pepper soup.
You know,
Yeah.
the reason,
then y'all will
the reason-
accept my pepper soup. So
Yeah,
The
then
reason
I
why-
definitely back to one place. Ali said, so I think I can accept water soup.
so somebody in the comment said no.
Water green, but water. I don't know
but you came really close by mentioning water, bro. I think
So okay, so what I want you guys to get from this question is the inorganic compound, which is water, it needs to be in the name of the soup. That's what he got right. So he put water in that thing.
Yeah,
Even though
he
the
said
soup actually
water.
exists. So sorry, mister. You got the water.
But
part
saying
correct.
water doesn't describe the soup. Because
No,
once
that's
you say
true.
water
That's true.
soup,
So
saying water doesn't describe the soup. Because once you say water soup, everybody minds go to pepper soup.
No, that's true. We will not
I
count
don't know
it.
audience thing, or maybe
No, the audience said no. They didn't like it.
Decide if we will get a point or not. But I went too huge. And we are not even tell you guys.
I don't know what you did to Estella Rogers, but Estella is on your neck.
No, but
But the thing is,
the final verdict here is no, because yes, he got the water correct. There is no soup in Liberia called water soup. Yeah. I've never heard that term in my life before. That's why it's wrong, because there is nothing existing called water soup. You can't just create your own soup to be right.
And I think you need to
You know-
manage the politician for me
you
because
know my
I
thing
got
is,
confusion.
you know my thing is, Roger's a way of coming back exactly at the end of the game, you know, coming back with some kind of force you can't really explain. So I think we gotta really mount some pressure on you today. Seriously.
All right.
And then that winning that you did to Estella, it really pee home.
No more talking personally.
I think pee home. You
Maybe
really had
it
to
was
just.
how he won the game. Maybe like you see how he just relaxing, he's suffering, and then at the end he just take the day. Like
Yeah,
that
but
made
let me
that
just tell you one thing. You're all up in the talking that we're doing. Don't think I will forget the Manos Marita, Miss Ali.
I just reminded you to minus the 1,000 points.
Oh no, I will not forget. So Manos 1,000
Oh,
points.
so
She get 1,200 now. But since nobody got it correct, we'll go back to her to select a question in a category. So back to you.
what is the 1847 show for 200 points?
1847 show for 200. Okay. Keep in mind we have KMTV here too. So this was the theme or the name of the Just Ended series. This was the theme or name of the Just Ended series.
What is the last? Like,
That is incorrect.
can I try again?
You can try again, but you just come back to zero. You're not getting any points.
Yeah, it's still because
Mhm.
even if you're wrong, so what is reimaging or reimaging?
That is correct. What is re-imaging Liberia? What is re-imaging Liberia? So he does not get any point because he got it wrong for it, he got it right. It level out. No point minus, no point added. So, but
Yeah.
now,
But that's good for you then.
yeah, he does gain an advantage to choose the category now. That's the only advantage here. So,
No, that's actually true because he didn't get anything deducted.
yeah, Mr. Rogers, now it's you. Go ahead. Liberian dishes for 1,000.
Yeah.
This meat category was banned during the Ebola epidemic.
What is bat?
What is bat?
That is incorrect. It says meat category. You can redeem yourself. The meat category. It's a category of meat. It's not just one.
What are bat? Monkeys?
No, just how do you categorize all those? If I put the answer on the board, y'all know. But you better redeem yourself.
Just wait. What is
5 more seconds.
Should I say like what is infected?
If you don't say anything right now, if you don't say the right answer, you get negative 1,000 points. So you need to say something correct.
Yeah.
But I've already said something close to the answer. They just have to categorize them now.
All right. So the category is, what is bush meat? It's the category of meat. So anything in the bush meat was what was banned. And you see what I'm talking about? It was bush meat that was banned. It was not just one type of meat. Bush meat. So that's
So
what
the emphasis is on catching meat, but in
it
total,
says
that was,
category. So
yeah, that
you're
was
sorry,
correct.
Mr. Rogers. Sorry again. Mr. Ray, sorry. You're not helping yourself.
No problem. So select the category again. No problem.
Mr. Ray is thinking as long as Archie does not win this game,
This
I
one?
already win.
This one?
Once he does not win, he
You're
already
not
wins.
gonna give us that. Only I give Roger now because I'm supposed to be winning here.
Imagine minus 1,000. Wow. But anyway, I will still come back.
So since nobody answered that correctly, it will go back to you, Mr. Rogers.
Okay, let's do 2023 elections for 1,000.
2023 elections for 1,000. This date has been proclaimed by NEC as the...
What is October 10th?
That is correct. What is October 10, 2023? Okay, let me rally. That's awesome. Okay, so we'll go back to you, Mr. Rogers.
Okay, let's do.
We are cheering for you.
So let's do. Is that KMTV?
I'm not sure where exactly. I believe it's KMTV.
No, let's do the same 2023 elections for 600.
2023 elections for 600. I thought you were asking about where the comments coming from. Okay.
No, I was saying the category KMTV.
Yeah, it is KMTV. So 2023 elections for 600. This is the official website to obtain all official news and statistics about the elections.
What is
the National Elections Commission website?
That is correct. What is next?
Oh.
That
you know where I got confused when I saw the
statistics.
That's where I got confused. Later on, I just had questions.
Okay, so you got to, for confusion, you owe us 600.
It's okay. That's fair enough.
Okay, and then Miss Toure, we're going to add positive 600, so this will reduce your negative score. So you're going to have negative 800 now. All right, so it's back to you, Miss Toure. Choose a category.
Can we do 1,000 for local games?
Okay, local games for 1,000. This nonprofit standardized and is promoting local Liberian games like Lapa, Touch, etc.
This local.
What is Project Change International?
What is Project Change? So if you're not aware,
no idea.
Project Change hosted an Olympics in 2021 that standardized local Liberian games. So what is Project Change?
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba from the Girls of Destiny First Organization and owner at Janice Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian. Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba from the Girls of Destiny First Organization and owner at Janice Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.
All right, so welcome back, guys. We'll go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for tuning in. So we have the categories up here. So the Civil War is our first category. Again, we're learning here about the history of Liberia. So we're talking Civil War today. We have the Ebola epidemic, and then we have some street food here as a category. We have slangs. We have businesses in Liberia. We have the 2023 elections. And we have a category for the 1847 game show. So these are the categories that people can select from. So I'm going to ask a general question. Whoever the first person is to answer that general question will be the one to go first. Any questions before we get started? Okay. Now, my general question is, this city is the capital of Liberia.
What is Monrovia?
That is correct. Miss Duque answered correctly first. So what is Monrovia? You have to say, what is Monrovia? So because she did that, so she will get to go first. She does not get any point for that. So Miss Duque, you can select a category and then you can select a point value. For example, the Ebola epidemic for 800. That's how you say it.
Slangs, 400 points.
Slangs for 400, okay? Now, anybody can answer this question. The first person to answer it correctly will get the points. So anyone can answer this. So slangs for 400. The phrase age group means this. The phrase age group means this. Five more seconds. The phrase age group means this.
What is peer?
What are peer, age mate, or contemporary? That is correct. Mr. Williams for 400 points. So all of you know what age group means. Why? You're scared to answer? Don't be afraid. Okay. So Mr. Williams.
No, we're trying to catch the game. Don't worry. We're gonna answer
trying to catch the water more. I understand.
Okay, so
Street food,
Street
800
food
points.
for 800 points. Again, anybody can answer this. Daily double. So a daily double means that whoever answered this will get double the points. So this food is made from flour and eaten with a side of pepper sauce and is typically sold by street vendors.
What is pepper color?
What is pepper color? That is correct. What is pepper color? Miss Ducle is in the lead by 400 points. So back to you, Miss Ducle.
The Ebola epidemic, 600 points.
The Ebola epidemic for 600 points. This song, created to raise awareness about the virus, was made by Shadow and was released in 2014.
What is Ebola in town?
What is Ebola in town? That is correct. Ebola in town. Don't test your friend. You remember that song? All right, so Miss Ducle for 600 points. Actually, the previous question, that was a daily double and she got it right. So you should have gotten 1,600 points instead of 800. So I did not add your daily double. So now you got this one correct. So I'm going to, let's put 1,600 points here first. And then I'm going to add your 600 points from this question. All right. Sorry about that. Does everyone understand what just happened?
No,
So
that
the
was
previous
double,
question
right?
about the pepper color here was a daily double. So when she answered A, I should have given her 1,600 points, but I only gave her 800 points. So that's why I just corrected. So she is in the lead now with 2,200. All right, so back to you, Miss Ducle. Select a category.
Business for 400 points.
So businesses, 400 points. We have Mr. Shante Johnny again.
You know,
All
Liberia
right.
is the best country, but we have connection issues, so it's okay. We are getting better. So I'm sorry, okay? Sorry.
No problem, no problem. So she said,
Yes, okay?
she said businesses for 400 or 600.
400 points.
All right, businesses for 400. Thank you guys for staying engaged. Businesses for 400. This company invented the word yellow and is headquartered in Johannesburg, Africa, South Africa.
What is Lone Star?
What is Lone Star MTN?
What?
That is
Oh.
correct. Yeah. So Mr. Williams for 400 points. So now he has 800 points. So back to you, Mr. Williams.
The Civil War, 1,000 points.
The man trying to take the lead. You want to come closer to you, Mr. Degree. The Civil War for 1,000 points. Mr. Niemi, we need you to come back. We need you to get in this game. So try to use this opportunity.
No problem. Get back.
All right. This tribe was mostly targeted by Taylor's rebels due to their affiliation.
What is Gil?
What is the Gil crime?
That is incorrect.
What is the Gil crime?
That is incorrect. We need the primary one so you can redeem yourself. So, Mr.
What is Gil?
Mr. Jante said crime. So I will stop you there. Yeah, it said crime.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Williams said Gio. So since you said Gio, you said mostly targeted by. So since President Doe was a crime man, since he was a crime man, they were mostly targeting crime people. So because you got it wrong, we'll minus 1,000 points. And then Mr. Yemi will get 1,000 points. You guys understand how the score works?
Yes.
So at any time in the game, you can win. So don't give up. Because daily doubles are everywhere.
I'm back. I'm here. Yeah, guys, I'm here. Let's do this. Come on, bring it up.
All right, so
Come
now
on,
you
guys.
You get to choose a category. Please go ahead and select a category.
I go with street food.
Street food.
600 points.
Street food for 600. This snack is made from condensed milk and is molded into circular shapes.
Oh, milk.
What is milk candy?
What is milk? What is milk?
Mr. Williams said it first. What is milk candy? That is correct. So now you have positive 400 points. So back to you, Mr. Williams. Remember, you have to say what is, who is, where is, or else I can't hear that answer. You don't say those things, I will not hear you.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Mr. Williams, back to you.
So, the Civil War, 800 points.
The Civil War for 800. They made like history, but no. So let that he got something. Civil War for 800. This American company's captivity provided economic and political capital for Taylor's revolution.
What is Lango?
Both of them are
What is
wrong.
Lango?
Both of them are wrong. You got to think about during the Civil War. This was during the Civil War.
What is Firestone?
That is correct. What is Firestone? Now, since you said it wrong the first time, you do not get any point because now you just even out the score. Because you got it wrong the first time, so you do not get any point for that. Does that make sense?
Sure, that's fair enough. No problem. I got you.
All right. But Miss Dukley did say a wrong answer, so don't think we forgot about it. Subtract points here.
Yeah, do justice to her, please. Come on, give her what she deserves.
We're going to subtract 800 here. So now she's down to 1,400 points.
Hello, my name is Grace Choma Baba from the Girls of Destiny Crazy Organization and owner at Julie's Snacks. You are watching the 1847 show. The 1847 show celebrates you, me, and all things Liberian. Follow the 1847 show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The 1847 show, all things Liberian.